Alright, howdy. So I got the two cams installed. This one here and this one over here. This one is, it's going to move this deal here in the fast forward, and I'll show you that in a second. But also this one here moves this, which does something with sound on sound in the record mode. And so that was missing entirely. So that, I guarantee, was not working. But I've got them both in, so I will show you this one first. Just kind of watch this gate here. This is going to move. It's very slight, but that's going to push a lever, and that's going to make the whole thing go that way and turn a switch in the record mode. This one does a lot more. If you watch this, and then I'll show you what it does in the front. This is in fast forward mode. This cam here pushes down on this lever, and that's going to do something I'll show you in the front in a minute, but you can see there what it does. Okay, that's what it's doing in the back. Then from the front, hopefully it will refocus here. If you watch this set of functionality here, so that's what that's doing, is it's basically pushing this wheel into the drive shaft of the motor, but it's also bringing it up there. It's hard to see, but there are actually two drive surfaces that it had to grab this wheel that are going to connect depending on where this moves out to, and then that's also depending on where it's going to push this versus play. So in the play mode, this goes from this gear here to play. So you can see as the motor is spinning, it's pulling this table along here pretty solidly. So even though I do like motors directly driving, this works pretty well. Then in fast forward mode, it's going to come all the way out so that rubber tire is touching this wheel and this surface. It's a little bit sticky, but it does go. Okay. So you see that lever come out and that wheel jump forward, and then that engages, there he goes. That engages this thing here. So that motor is driving everything much faster now in the fast forward. And then a rewind, this does the same kind of thing, only this way, and it takes a brake off here. Fast forward, it drives this one, takes a brake off here, so that lets this go faster. This thing, I'm sorry, put you on the wrong thing. This thing here for the play seems pretty solid, so it's just going to be a matter of the motor is moving the capstan down here via the drive belt in the back, and it's moving this drive wheel here, and this is part of the issue. I think it's not grabbing as well as it should, not nearly as well as this one does. And that's pretty solid. But I'm going to try cleaning those up again too before I get it all running. But there you go. Those cams are in, and now you can see what it is they're supposed to be trying to do. And definitely much better than the pile of metal I had before. So we'll see how it goes back together, see what it does.